Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome back to Lads in Distress. When we last left off, we were about to get some horrible news, I guess, from Zell, because Charming here is going, "Oh no! Oh no, this is bad." I watched intently as silvery words continued to appear on the pages, shimmering in the air for a brief moment before disappearing. Zell walks up behind me and peeks over my shoulder. "What's the matter? Are you alright?" "It's a message from Nicole. My kingdom is in trouble. There has been an uprising. Apparently, people were outraged at hearing their princess had skipped out on them. The rebellion has been brewing for some time now due to discontentment over the kingdom's poverty, and the people have finally made their first move. I need to go home now." I try to focus on my magic and send a message back to Nicole using the same illusion, telling him I will be on my way home, but I'm so shaken by the news that I find myself unable to concentrate. This is what happens when you chase after love, folks. Apparently your kingdom uprises. Forget it, I'll be back in a day's time anyway. Zell has stayed strangely quiet the entire time, just watching me with sad eyes. Out of nowhere, Zell reaches out and pulls me into his arms, hugging me tightly. "Zell? Please don't go. Stay with me." It suddenly gets hard to breathe, and my heart feels like it's been torn apart. I can't. I have to go. My people need me. "I need you too, Charming. Your kingdom will be fine. After all, like you said, the royals have magic, and they will easily quell a rebellion. If you leave now, they may never let you come back to see me again. Then come with me, please. Didn't you say you wanted to see the world and explore? I can make your wish come true. I may not be able to give you wings, but I can help you fly with my magic. Once I've saved my kingdom, we can go traveling together, anywhere you want. I guess. I don't know, I guess it got cut off there. Come with me." I can see the war raging in Zell's eyes. I look at him hopefully. My heart sinks when Zell shakes his head sorrowfully. "Please, Charming, I can't. I've told you why. I won't survive a day out there. You know that as well as I do. This isolation is all I've ever known. I can't leave." Frustration causes me to lash out in a harsher tone than usual. "You can. I'm here to save you. Don't you understand that? I've never seen a lad in distress who's so resistant to rescue before. How am I supposed to save someone who isn't even willing to be saved?" Oh boy. A rare flash of real anger flares up in Zell's eyes. It's just right above his eye. Or right below his eye, I mean. "You aren't supposed to. I never asked for you to come rescue me from my situation or anything, Charming. You came here on your own because of your inner desire to be the hero to save the day. I had never asked for a heroic rescue. I'm fine here. I'm happy the way things are now." You know, the music does not suit this at all. "Why do you have to force me to leave because of your own savior complex?" And suddenly there's a little tornado above his head. Silence ensues as both of us stare at each other in shock at Zell's words. My arms that were around him slowly dropped to my side, and I stumbled back, breaking out of his embrace. "Wait, Charming, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that." "No, you did." No, it came out wrong. I didn't mean it that way." "Charming, I'm sorry. Please don't be upset with me." To my horror, I can feel the hurt turning into wet tears at the corner of my eyes. Is that how Zell really feels about me? Does he really think of me as only trying to fulfill my own agenda by saving him? Does he really think I have a savior complex? "Charming, please. I'm sorry, I just want you to stay with me. Zell takes advantage of my hesitation to wrap his arms around me again. I let him, too caught up in my sadness and hurt, longing for the comfort that he is offering, even though he is part of the reason behind my tears. He murmurs against the top of my head. "I'm sorry, Charming. I really am. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm so sorry. Please don't cry. No, you're right. I do somewhat have a savior complex. I've always been taught since I was a child to help people, especially my people, but I guess I took it too far. I shake my head and give a wry smile. I've been forcing my help on those who don't even want it, like you. And probably my people as well. No, don't say that. I do need you. Your people love you too. Regardless, I've done so many things I don't want to out of a misguided sense of heroism, like the political marriage alliance I mentioned to you. I know when I go back, I'll have to marry someone I don't even know and hopefully initiate a merging of the nations, all save my kingdom from going into poverty. I meant what I said earlier. I would have loved to go traveling with you, get away from all the expectations and duties and just live. Cell seems at a loss of words at this turn of events. In fact, he looks so lost and baffled that I can't help but giggle through my tears. I know you need some time to process all of this. I also need some time alone. I'll just be right outside. I'll be back in a little while. Before Zell could stop me, I've already climbed out the window and levitated myself down to the ground. Hey, there's the dragon! I missed you! Teacher! Or should I say sensei? I don't know. He's still adorable. I turned to see the dragon rushing towards me, his oddly shaped eyes dancing in excitement. I let out a small groan. This is not what I meant by alone time. What? Alone with a dragon? Who could complain? Teacher, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Are you still mad at me? Please don't be. I'm sorry. I understand what I've done wrong now. I will let Prince Zell go if he wishes. I'll be a good dragon, so please stay and teach me how to create flames like yours. The dragon looks so eager that I feel bad about what I'm about to say. I reach out cautiously to pet his head. He leans into my touch a bit more, seeming to like it. I'm afraid I may not be staying for much longer, dragon. No, why? We never even begun our lessons. You can't leave yet. If the dragon could cling to the hem of his dress and burst into tears, I think he would. He's wearing a dress? What? I can't resist a smile at the mental image. I swear, he acts more like a young child than a dragon half the time. Maybe he's a young dragon, you never know. I'm sorry. I know I'm being really selfish. I know I'm letting people down. Where are you going? Are you heading back to your kingdom? No. Yes? I hesitate. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. Part of me is bound by my duty to go home, calm the rebellion, and go through with the marriage plans like a good princess that I'm supposed to be. Another part of me just wants to run away, to go see the world and be free. But my heart is also calling for me to stay with Zell here. I don't know. Why am I even spilling my heart out to you? Because he's adorable. Duh. The dragon has moved into a sitting position while I was talking, blinking at me with those strange but beautiful eyes. Adventures sound nice. I vote adventures. I don't think you get a vote, buddy. I let out a chuckle, reluctantly amused. Thanks for the vote. I'll keep that in mind. You can also take me with you. I could be your ride. I'll take you wherever you want to go. And you can teach me magic during our journey. It's a win-win scenario for both of us. Perfect solution, right? The dragon looks so delighted with himself that I can't resist petting his head again. Can we keep him, please? I love him. We'll see, dragon. We'll see. Can we give him a name besides Dragon? Just saying. Thank you. It's been nice talking to you. Anything for my sensei. I just want to cuddle him in my arms, even though he is way too big to cuddle. Teacher, why have you called us here? Have you made your decision? The dragon peers down at me expectantly, and I chuckle despite myself. Well, yes, I have. I look around at Zell and the dragon with a sigh. I really hope I don't end up regretting this. I have to force the words out of my mouth, for they are as consequential as they are tempting. I'm not going back. What? I knew you'd make the right choice. The dragon hoots and somersaults in the air. Nervously, I peek up at Zell for his reaction. To my horror, tears are gathering in his eyes. Zell? You're really not going back? I stare at him helplessly as tears spill over onto his cheeks, which he brushes away roughly. Are you not happy about this? Do you want me to go? No, I'm really glad. I'm just so happy you're not leaving. He takes a long stride forward and pulls me into his arms. He buries his face into my hair and mumbles. I couldn't stand the thought of you leaving me. I only just found you. Or rather, you only just found me. Closing my eyes, I snuggle closer into his warmth. You should have told me that before I made my decision. What if I had chosen to leave? I would have left with you. I pull away, shocked. Yeah, really, after all that? Wait, what? No, but you said earlier. Zell's eyes met mine, his usual shyness disappearing for once as he speaks with a tender smile and a rare determination in his expression. I would go anywhere with you, charming. Even if it means returning to a life of aristocracy and political struggles. I would. I didn't realize how much I would do for you until I thought you would be leaving without me for good. I don't... Flustered and thoroughly confused, I look away. You could definitely have told me that before I made my decision, too. Now I feel a little dejected. Zell laughs, wrapping me in his arms again. You can still change your mind. I know how much Lunar Kingdom and its people mean to you, and I know your sense of responsibility won't allow you to disregard your family when they're in need. I meant what I said. I would go anywhere with you. Even to hell? Especially to hell. If you are willing to leave the confines of your heritage for me, I can leave the confines of my fears. So what do you say? Do you want to go back to Lunar Kingdom or run away with me? My head's spinning. I put one finger up in the air to indicate I need a moment to think. If you had just said this hours ago, we would already be on our way home. Yet after I've already made my decision to not go back, I've felt a strange sense of relief and freedom. What should I do? I look up at Zell for strength and comfort, and as expected, his gentle smile grounds me while making my heart pound at the same time. And just like that, my mind is made up. I would never wish to cause any discomfort or unhappiness to Zell. If he doesn't like court life, then we shall stay far away. I won't change my mind. It's alright, Lunar Kingdom can defend itself just fine. I'm sure everything's fine. You cut back and then it's all in flames. But that's okay, we're in love. That's so much better. Our kingdom's power rests on the fairies, and they're all on the monarchy side. The politics there will be hectic for a while, but that's alright. Hey, maybe my parents will have another child, and I don't have to worry about it. While it pains me to admit it, I'm not integral enough to our government that my absence could affect anything permanently. Lunar Kingdom is unlikely to fall anytime soon, but isn't the whole rebellion thing basically because you disappeared? I'm just saying. Which means I will be here to annoy you as long as I want, whether it's here in this tower or anywhere else in the world. You won't be able to get rid of me until I feel like going back home, perhaps in a couple of years, after the entire thing is, in ruins. The pure delight written all over Zell's face confirms that I have made the right choice. Also, don't forget the dragon who's currently doing somersaults in the air. I see. I'm glad. Zell looks away, but I can hear suspicious sniffling. When he speaks again, his voice sounds choked with emotion. I'm really glad. The government may not need you, but I do. You're an integral part of my life. Aww. Trying to act unaffected, I give him a cheeky grin. I love you too, Zell. As intended, Zell starts coughing to the point of choking, his face turning a dangerous red as I guffaw at him. Guffaw? Too? I never... Are you saying you don't love me, Zell? I pout teasingly at Zell, who looks around as though he is looking for a hole to crawl into. No, I do love you, more than I thought possible. Zell's unexpected confession of love brings a flush to my cheeks this time. I know. So what do you say? Want to elope with me? Go anywhere and everywhere in this world with me. Eloping? I wouldn't call this eloping. The dragon suddenly chimes in, and we both turn to look at him in surprise, having forgotten he was there listening the whole time. How could you forget him? He is adorable! Ooh, eloping sounds scandalous. Absolutely wonderful. Can I marry the two of you? I would do a great job at it, you know. I've crashed a few weddings back in my days. I know exactly how this whole thing works. Laughing, I slip my hand into Zell's and start walking into the forest, pulling him gently behind me. Let's run. Maybe we can lose the chatty dragon. The dragon seems to just realize we're leaving without him, and he yells at us indignantly from behind. Hey, wait up, teacher, don't leave me. Run, Zell! Still gasping for breath from laughter, we do. Okay, now this is definitely an ending I can get behind. Flying through the world on the back of a dragon. With the man I love. Remind me where we're going today? I don't actually know. I'm just flying wherever, hoping for something cool to catch my eyes. Like a butterfly. Does it matter? Oh no, I should have made a plan. I chuckle as I give the dragon a pat on the back. Or on the head, I guess. Technically I'm on his back, so I'm kind of giving him a pat as he's flying. It's alright. We've already been on far too many adventures to make new plans every day. Although I kind of want to visit Lunar Kingdom. I've long been hearing that Lunar Kingdom's government was quick to return to its feet, which was to nobody's surprise. Oh, okay, so it didn't burn to the ground, that's a plus. It's time to see the aftermath of my departure for myself. Besides, I definitely want to see my parents and Nicole again. I hope they'll be pleased to finally meet my wonderful partner in person. Unless there's somewhere else you want to go, Zell. Zell hugs me tighter, putting a grin to my face. I'm fine wherever we go as long as I'm with you, Princess Charming. Aw, same here. I love you, Zell. I love you too. Quit making me the third wheel. I'm going to drop you too. The dragon huffs out a small ball of fire that quickly flickers away, an empty threat. So you say, but you love us too much to hurt us. Keep telling yourself that. I'm only keeping you around because you didn't try to kill me earlier. And don't think I can't feel you guys wiggling around and snuggling. It's my back you're sitting on. I snort, and Zell begins to cough behind me, immediately releasing my back. His flush red hands press against the base of the dragon's wings instead to support him. Aw, come on, Zell. You can't just let go of me like that. You told me you loved me only seconds ago, too. Or was that a lie? Zell takes me into his arms once again, but his embrace is so gentle I can barely feel it. Hey, dragon, can you speed up a little? Wait, Charming, what? Poor little Zell here is too shy to hug me properly without a proper excuse. That's not... If you do, I promise I'll teach you lots of formidable magic techniques. Deal! Ooh, like what though? Ooh, who knows? Anything really. What about a skill to make lots of temporary clones of yourself? Charming! The dragon shrieks in delight, and Zell immediately hugs me tighter in preparation. The dragon accelerates to the point that even I'm on the brink of terror. Eek! Charming! He may be scared, but his laughter is even more elated than mine. Oh heavens, not quite this fast, you rascal! Chortling, the dragon slows down just enough to let us breathe. I succeeded the mission, didn't I? Didn't I, Charming? Didn't I? I look down at Zell's hand with a mischievous grin before brushing the dragon's head. I suppose you did. Thank you. I think he's basically like our adopted child, this dragon now. It's just the three of us. Thanks. Oh, why are you thanking him? You know, why I have the same reason as you. I giggle at his words. Next destination, Lunar Kingdom. I cheer loudly in response, much to Zell's amusement. The dragon increases the flapping of his wings and we fly off into the sunset, Zell still clinging onto me tightly. You never know if the dragon decides to speed up again. Aw, that was a cute one. I quite liked that one. If only just for the dragon. It's like, that's the life to live. Just traveling the world on the back of a dragon with the man you love. That sounds perfect to me. Alright, so with that, there is only one more prince to romance, the Elsa clone, essentially, I'm assuming. I don't know, we've had some questionable ones. They've changed things up. Like, I was expecting a Little Mermaid and Rapunzel situation, and it turns out they were quite different, so I'm curious to see what this last prince will be like. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.